All right, this is part 3 of the 12-bar blues ukulele video series. If you feel pretty comfortable with the blues in C, let's try the same pattern in a different key. So this time we're going to look at 12-bar blues in the key of A. And in the key of A, these are the chords that we're going to use. Same pattern that we're following, but just in a slightly different position. A, 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 A7. The A7 gives it a really bluesy flavor. And then we're going to start off the second row with D7, D7, A, A7. Last line goes E7, D7, A, E7. And if we go back to the top, we'll go from this E7 all the way back up to the first bar. But if we're going to end, we'll play all the way through the last line, all the way through the E7, and we'll end on A, just so it sounds nice and resolved. And just like with our blues in C, there are some shuffle patterns you can do to spice up the sort of the long line of A's and things like that, make it sound a little bluesier. Our shuffle pattern from A major, goes to an A7. I'm going to go A, A7, A, A7, A, A7, A, A7. Right? And then with my D7 chord, I can shuffle that too. I'm going to use some people call this the Hawaiian D7, but this is the one that's not a bar chord. So I'm going to grab the second fret of the G. I'm going to skip the C string, leave it open, grab the second fret of the E string. And this one, I have some options. I can go D7, and I can add my ring finger to the second fret all the way at the bottom, the second fret of the A string. It's a little discordant sounding, but we're not going to stay there for long. We can go to the third fret too. I can go D7 plus the second fret plus the third fret of the A string, and it gives it this really nice sound. You can think of it as going 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hear that those notes changing on that bottom string below the D7 chord. It's a nice combo when you're actually playing the chord at the same time. So with whatever fingers that's comfortable, you could do your D7 with your pointer and middle fingers and grab the third fret with your ring finger or your ring and pinky finger. Try some different things out and see what's comfortable. Right, so that's the shuffle on the A chord and on the D7 chord. And then at the bottom line, the beginning of the third line, that E7 looks like this. Pointer finger on the first fret of the G, middle finger on the second fret of the C chord, leave the E string open, and then ring finger on the second fret of the A string. We're just going to play that like it is. We're not going to shuffle that one because it already is kind of like the high point of the melodic structure, the harmonic structure of the song. Okay, so let's give this a shot. This is a 12-bar blues in A, using our shuffle patterns. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. Back to the top. To A. that's our 12-bar blues in the key of A. Have fun practicing.